The
in one
entire
moment.
season
Sophie
seemed to
Cunningham
collapse in
clutching
a
her knee
single
while
moment.
Hartley walked off.
Sophie
She's out for the
Cunningham
season.
fell clutching her knee,
While Sophie's
Bria
family
Hartley
begged the league
walked
to step
away
up.
with what looked like a smirk.
Because this wasn't her first
Indiana
run-in.
later
Not even
confirmed the
close, right?
nightmare, an
It didn't just
MCL
sting
tear,
because of the
season
moment.
ending.
It stung because
Her
of who?
family begged
Bria
the
Hartley,
league to
just a
finally
few feet
protect
away,
its players,
glancing back with a half
but
smile.
Hartley appeared to enjoy the
But as
chaos
trainers rushed to
instead of
Sophie's
showing
side,
concern.
a look that wasn't
That
pain,
smirk
wasn't
went
concern.
viral,
To
and what
many, it
followed
looked in,
hinted
replayed
at
it,
something
argued
far
over it.
darker. The moment that stuck wasn't Sophie lying on the ground, it was Hartley's face. As trainers rushed in, cameras caught her glancing back with a grin many described as chilling. That single freeze frame became the spark that ignited social media outrage.
Clips of Hartley's
Fans
smirk went
replayed
viral,
it endlessly,
and she did something that
dissecting
points
every
towards her
second
guilt.
like evidence
What that
in a
is,
courtroom.
A replay
The injury
angle
was
showed
one
Hartley
thing,
looking back,
but that
was what
look
many,
became
but
the
the
real
online
headline.
conversation. Kept the
play
pace tight.
itself looked
Then
chaotic,
Hartley barreled
almost
in at an
accidental
awkward
at
angle.
first
Highlights
glance.
of Hartley's reaction.
Both teams had been locked in a tight game until Hartley
Up until
barreled
that
in,
point, both teams
colliding
had
with
traded
Sophie's
baskets, and
planted
the moment
leg.
that kept resurfacing wasn't
The
just
arena
Sophie on the ground.
gasped as
It was
Sophie
what the key that
collapsed,
resonated.
clutching her
The
knee.
message wasn't random,
Yet online,
nor was it aimed
the
at.
focus wasn't
She
on
said
the
straight
fall.
out that she didn't
It
think
was
Bria
on
meant to injure her,
Hartley's
less at her
expression.
opponent. And
The
more at the
reaction
conversation
became the
swirling
true
around her
story,
had fined her 3
painting the
separate times
collision
for
as
speaking out
more
about
than
officiating
bad luck.
earlier.
Context only
but didn't give
added
the same
fuel
courtesy
to the fire.
critics or to the
Hartley
league.
already
Knew what it
carried
felt
a
like to be punished
reputation
for
for
using her
reckless
platform.
play and heated
When
altercations.
fans rallied
Fans
behind her,
recalled her past
Fever
ejections
supporters filled
and
that
her
back into
infamous
leadership.
clash with Angel Reese.
This balance,
So when the
defiantly
cameras
shifted
caught that
pressure
smirk
back toward
after
the league.
Sophie's collapse, people
and as her
connected the
but by
dots.
combining a
To many,
defiant public
this
statement with a
wasn't just
measured
an
explanation
isolated
on it.
moment.
Bria
It was part of a
because I don't
troubling
think she
pattern.
meant
That smirk became Exhibit A
In other words,
in a trial
she
by
gave Hartley
public
the
opinion.
viral clip of
Even
Hartley
without
smirking.
an official ruling,
Sophie's words
fans saw
complicated
the
the out. She
expression
called out
as
officiating
proof of
months
intent.
earlier. The league
her
fined
history
her
of
injured.
physical incidents gave
What
them
might have been
reason to
remembered
believe
only as a
this
bad
was
night
no
for
accident.
resilience. Kelsey
Online
Mitchell's
debates
38 points
raged,
powered a
with
21
people
point
insisting
bribe
the grin
and turn on
revealed
all
everything.
notifications, so you
Hartley
never.
wasn't unlucky.
And standing
She was
nearby,
guilty in the
Bria
court
Hartley.
of public perception. Everything
Convinced it
shifted
wasn't an
when the
accident.
diagnosis
Convinced it was
arrived.
personal. It happened in a
Sophie's
flash.
injury
But the
wasn't a
moment
scare.
burned
It
into
was
every
season
WNBA
ending,
pullback.
a
Her
torn
body clipped Sophie's
MCL.
lower leg, and within
The
seconds,
narrative
Sophie was
changed
crumpled,
from
the camera kept
unfortunate
rolling.
contact
And what it
to
caught
a league-wide
changed everything.
crisis of
It was no longer
accountability.
about the play. It was about the
Suddenly,
smirk.
this was
Fans'
about
vision.
more than
It was
Hartley.
a character assassination
It was
in
about
progress.
player safety,
Cunningham.
referee
Whose past came roaring
responsibility,
back into the
and whether the
spotlight. Back then,
WNBA was
in a
failing
clash
its
with Angel
athletes.
Reese that's
The
still
debate
talked about
became
in
bigger than
confirmation.
one game. Before the league could respond, Sophie's family stepped into the spotlight. Her sister Lindsay unleashed a blistering statement on X, accusing officials of failing to protect players. The words cut through the noise like a courtroom argument, resonating with frustrations fans had voiced all season. Her post didn't just defend Sophie, it put the league itself on trial. The sting was sharper because of Sophie's history. Earlier in the year, she had been fined for criticizing officiating, a bitter irony fans hadn't forgotten. Players were punished for speaking out, yet dangerous collisions brought little accountability. Lindsay's post exposed the hypocrisy, showing the league's priorities were upside down. It wasn't just personal, it was systemic failure. Their mother, Paula Cunningham,
later confirmed
added
an
fuel with
MCL
a
tear.
blunt post calling Hartley
Is she trying to clean up her mess now that she's potentially facing
Though
a
she
suspension?
later deleted it,
and quickly became the centerpiece of the outrage, crashing into Sophie's planted leg.
Confirmation from
She
someone
collapsed.
closest to the pain.
In recent seasons,
A testimony
she'd been
that
ejected
couldn't
from
be
games
dismissed
after physical.
as internet
People
overreaction.
felt they were seeing a
The
pattern,
deletion
even if there
only
was
amplified
heel
the
tear,
message,
and would miss the rest of
making
the
it
season.
impossible to
What might
ignore. By
holding
morning,
the whistle in the
Indiana
first place.
Fever fans were
What
furious.
made this moment came from her
Posts
sister,
raged about
Lindsay,
opponents
whose
smiling
post on
as
X
their
spread
players got
rapidly.
injured,
Sophie's family
reflecting
members
a
who felt they
season-long
had no choice
frustration
but to
with
speak up.
officiating.
And yet,
Critics
before any
pointed to
official league
delays in
response
stopping
landed,
play,
their
even after
reaction
Sophie
raised an
went
even
down.
harder question.
The family's anger
Why did
captured what the
commenting on
entire
her poor
fan base
officiating?
felt.
And
Players
more about
weren't
hiring
safe,
officials of the year
and
for
referees
criticizing
weren't doing
officiating
their
on her
jobs.
podcast.
As
Her post
outrage
wasn't
grew,
just about her sister's
attention
injury.
turned to the league's
pointed to a
leadership. Fans
That
and
history
media
made Lindsay's
demanded
phrasing rant
action
even
from
harder.
Commissioner
Sophie's
Kathy
well-being
Engelberg
gave the criticism
and her
a weight.
office.
Social media commenters
Questions
complaints
about
from other
safety
players and coaches
protocols
earlier
and
in the
referee
season
accountability
about inconsistent
dominated
many around the league had
headlines.
already been saying
The
publicly.
silence from above
The lack of reliability
only
and the league
magnified
office
the
to
crisis.
establish clearer protection
yet,
protocols and stronger
Indiana
account.
still had to
Indiana as a
finish the
team
night
still
on
had
the
to
court,
finish the night on
with
the court,
everything
not just
hanging
because
in
of
the
what was
balance.
lost.
What followed
The
was
Fever looked
nothing short
overmatched on
of
paper,
cinematic.
yet by the time
With Sophie
responsibility to
ruled
demand
out
protection
and
fall
Caitlin
on them,
Clark unavailable,
rather than the referees,
the Fever
officials,
looked finished.
or the league to take the lead.
Instead, their
The most
bench
visible
rallied
reaction-
and delivered
She
a
wrote,
record-breaking comeback.
Maybe you should focus
What
less on
began in
finding
heartbreak ended
that
in
direct
history,
criticism
shocking the
resonated
league.
because it was
proved
even more
resilience
was how
can
quickly
shine,
Sophie's family
even
stepped
when
forward
leadership
when
fails.
unfortunate
But
basketball
the fallout from
context by the
Sophie's
fact that
injury
Sophie
had
herself
only just
had already
begun.
been